Thanks everyone for attending my presentation. My name is Evan Weber. I'm the CEO and founder of a digital agency called Experience Advertising. I've been in the digital marketing space for 20 years, an actual 20 plus years actually. Not a 10, stretching, but an actual 20. So I'm definitely old school in this industry. So, I've been following the industry, the changes and the, what's going on and trying to stay on the cutting edge, but as you know, it can be difficult. So this time, I wanted to present about cloud-based tools because, every website needs cloud-based tools. Basically, they add functionality to your website, your business. You can't run a business or a website in this day and age without using cloud-based tools. So I've got 20 or so tools to go over here, and some of them are maybe relevant to you, some may not. But if you have any questions along the way, just I plan on leaving some Q&A time at the end, so just jot it down and remember it. So away we go. That's my opening slide. So if you want to tweet it or live tweet it, Experience Ads is my Twitter handle. So if you want to send some tweets out there, make sure to put my handle on it, and then put the show's handle as well. What is it? ASC 17 at ASC 17. All right. So first, the first type of tool I want to talk about are conversion rate optimization tools. And if you do anything in e-commerce or you run a website that sells products or does lead generation, you need to be using conversion optimization, because what happens is if you buy traffic or you have affiliates or you get organic traffic, however you get your traffic, all of the above or whatever the case may be, you need to make sure you convert that traffic as well as possible. Otherwise, you can't spend like you need to drive the traffic in the first place. And especially in this day and age when keyword phrases are competitive and there's a lot of advertisers in Google and Bing and Facebook, you need to make sure you convert that traffic as well as possible. And this is a concept that most companies don't prioritize enough, in my opinion. So there's basically three. There's more than this, but these are three of the top tools. Optimizely they've been around for the longest, probably. They've been around for about 10 years. A guy named Dan Soroker started this company, and he used to be, he was with the Obama campaign and basically got him elected by using A/B testing on the donations. Basically helped Obama raise half a billion dollars through his donations website through A/B testing. So this is this is some Optimizely stats, and you can see that with the tool and without the tool, the blue with the tool, using the tool raises conversion rate. So these are some interesting stats of average increases in page views, reader engagement, shopper engagement, revenue. These are all what they call KPIs, or key performance indicators, that you need to really focus on if you're doing e-commerce or you're running any type of business. These are the things you need to focus on raising these rates. It's more than just what is our conversion rate. Is it 1%? Is it 5%? Obviously, the higher the conversion rate, the better. But there's so many things that go into it. There's, how long they stay on the site, what the abandon rate is, the engagement levels. So a tool like Optimizely will let you do A/B testing, and it's not one thing versus another. It's here's our landing page, or here's our website, and it's made up of several components. So you have your logo, your main image, your headline, your bullet points, all the what are called page elements. And what these tools will help you do is let you optimize the page elements on the landing page or the home page. So therefore, you can split test 4 different logos, 4 different headlines, the main image, videos versus static images, and running them through this tool will tell you which led to the most conversions, most sales, or leads. And over time, these tools will help you solidify which images, which headlines, which logos, which calls to action are winning out over others. And this is basic stuff in you know, online that everyone needs to prioritize. Most companies in fact don't put enough emphasis on conversion optimization, and they absolutely should. Using a tool like this is just one strategy. There are other strategies. There are trust logos, customer reviews, retargeting, things like that. There are probably 10 different conversion strategies that you can implement, and A/B testing is just one that you can control through running what are called experiments. So it's one versus another. You know, landing page. You know, one landing page image versus not having the image. Things like that, and when you run that your traffic to your, you know, run that to your traffic over time, it'll tell you which led to the most conversions, and then you know which to go with on the site. Oh no, where did my image go here? Oh, that's not good. Hold on, hiccup. Yeah, it went bye-bye. I'll just bring it to the site. We'll do it like that. It's all good. It wasn't that good of an image anyway. So this is a tool that this is a really cool optimization tool. It's called Reactful, and it's a monthly tool. It's anywhere from 100 to 300 a month. And so what this tool lets you do is it lets you run different engagements with your what they call reactions. So you'll have a percentage that will convert. Those are your converted visitors. It's a small piece. And then you have people that will maybe convert. And those are the people that this tool will help you interact with. So like it says, detects when visitors are on the fence and knows how to win them over. So you can set up calls to action based on what people do on your website. So this is a really awesome tool, and I encourage you, if you run a website or a business online, to check it out. They'll give you a demo, and you know, I know the founders of it. So like it says, it's beyond A/B testing. It lets you do a series of what are called reactions. So if someone goes to your site, for instance, and they're like staring at a certain area for 30 seconds, you can do a slide out panel, or you can do you know, a drop down or a pop up. So it lets you make your site more engaging and add additional calls to action, actually. So whereas most sites are very two-dimensional and they don't really have a lot of engagement, this tool will let you amp up the engagement and the interactions with your visitors, and it lets you sort of lead them through to conversion. So it's kind of like an A/B tool on steroids. It's kind of a good way to think about it. And they're used by quite a few big companies. So they're definitely you know, making waves in the optimization area. Let's see. I mean, you know, I'm not sure if you're aware, but Google also has an A/B tool. It's called Google Optimize 360, and it's as it says, it's A/B testing. It's basically the same concept, but it's just Google's version of the tool. So you know, this is just something you should check out if you use, you know, Google Analytics or AdWords or anything like that. Look to use this type of tool to help boost your conversion rate. I'm not going to, you know, spend too much time on it because I had a lot of other tools to talk about, but it's a good, you know, actually Google used to have an optimization tool back in the day, and they scrapped it, but they recently re-released it. So a lot of people don't know, because, you know, Google has a lot of tools, and not everyone, you know, they don't really, you know, broadcast it that they're launching new tools as often as they do. So yeah, but they did launch a new optimization tool for your website, so make sure to check it out. So now we're going to talk about marketing automation tools. So marketing automation is kind of the hottest thing in tools, because what it allows you to do is allows you to capture their data and then send a series of follow-ups. So most websites and, you know, companies need to be doing something like this. having some kind of opt-in or call to action, get our white paper or sign up for our offers, things like that. And then once the person opts in, then they receive a series of follow-ups, lack of a better way to put it. So this is simple. It's fairly simple stuff, but these are some of the companies that do it. Drip, they used to be called Get Drip, but now it's just drip.io. Hatchbuck is kind of like a sales version of that, and then Aweber, most people know about Aweber. And there's some videos here. I don't see why we couldn't show them. Let's see, they're like a minute long, so I don't think it'll bore you too much. Let's see. Yeah, this is one of the, in my opinion, one of the best marketing automation tools out there. So
automating your marketing shouldn't be hard, and it shouldn't cost a fortune. That's why there's Drip, email marketing automation finally built for your business. With Drip, you can automatically deliver perfectly timed messages to your leads and customers based on triggers you decide. First, Drip drives more leads for your business. High-converting lead capture options are baked into Drip, and you can easily add them to your website to start growing your list of contacts. You can also seamlessly transition from your current platform by importing your subscribers or pulling new contacts into Drip from other software platforms. That's because Drip integrates with all your favorite marketing tools. Drip's native integrations with dozens of marketing apps means automating your marketing with Drip can include information, contacts, triggers, and actions from the tools you already use. We integrate with landing page providers, payment providers, shopping carts, CRMs, and more. Many more. Once you're driving new leads and have integrated your favorite marketing apps, Drip allows you to visually design customer journeys called workflows. Drip's visual workflow builder lets you create individualized customer journeys, easily build gorgeous marketing funnels, and powerful automated sequences that work in the background for your business. You can apply tags, send emails or entire campaigns, branch with if-then logic, respond to product purchases, delay messages, and perform dozens of other actions, all easily built with Drip's intelligent automation engine. Drip gives you the power of segmentation. With comprehensive tagging and event tracking, you'll automatically get a clearer picture of your contacts. Using what you know, you'll ensure each interaction with a subscriber feels custom-made for them. As your business grows, Drip tracks everything, so a detailed look at the health of your business and the ROI of your email marketing is a click away. Whichever metrics matter to you, Drip provides the reporting you need to move your marketing forward. Get started for free today and see firsthand why Drip is...
So you get the message. Yeah, this is a great tool. I use this. I've been using this for years. And it's just, the whole point, I'm sure you've heard of Infusionsoft. That's another similar tool. It's marketing automation is something every business needs. I don't care what you do. You need marketing automation if you want to grow your business and you want to follow up with people and get them, whether it's a course or whether it's an e-commerce business or a lead gen business, you need to have that those follow-up sequences in place. And so this tool will let you do that. This is cool. This is another quick little video. I only have a couple of these little videos, but they're pretty good, so I figured why not. Just down here, right here. So this is Hatchbuck.
With Hatchbuck's all-in-one sales and marketing platform, it's easy to develop a sales and marketing process that drives more leads, nurtures prospects, and upsells customers for your small business. Now you can stay top of mind with customers even before they're ready to buy. Email nurturing allows you to automatically send leads targeted, personalized communications over time, saving you valuable time to focus on your hottest prospects. Easily create professional-looking newsletters and emails designed to get open and read with Hatchbuck's drag-and-drop email builder. And when a contact is ready to buy, their info is updated in Hatchbuck's built-in CRM. You get notified immediately and can follow up to close the sale. Hatchbug gives you the metrics and tools you need to stay organized, automate marketing activities, and drive sales. Whether you're logged in or out doing the things
Wait, I didn't mean to stop.
you love most. Ready to see more? Take a live demo of Hatchbug today and discover what an
All right, so that one, this is a great one. This is great for sales. This is a sales CRM with marketing automation built into it. So if you do anything with sales oriented, which is a lot of, mostly I would say in the B2B space, you need to check. This is a great tool. I mean, the functionality is phenomenal, as you can see. And these tools are cheap. I mean, like 10 or 20 bucks a month per seat. I mean, you can't go wrong with something that's that affordable for what it gives you. So these will track people all the way through the purchase process and send them the follow-up, communications to get them to convert. So if you're doing anything in sales, this is a must in my opinion. All right, so moving right along. Well, let's talk about digital marketing tools. So the first one, I really love AdStage. This is a tool that basically you can plug in all your marketing campaigns into this tool. And for actually, I did a promotion with them. I think it was like $700 or $800, and I got a lifetime subscription to this tool. So basically, what this does is you connect all your campaigns: Google, Bing, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, a few others. Those are the main ones anyway. And basically, it consolidates all your reporting, and also sends you updated reporting. It sends you daily reporting. And not only that, not only does it let you this will be your marketing dashboard for everything you're doing online, but it'll also recommend, you can put in rules where if it dips below a certain ROI or a certain click-through rate, you can raise the bid. It actually does management features. It has management features on the platforms. So I use it primarily for like client reporting. I'll plug all my clients' accounts into this, and then it creates reporting for my clients, and the reports, as you can see, look really good. But it also has management features, so it actually helps you manage the platforms based on rules. So that's really cool too. So I definitely encourage you to check this out if you're running like multiple online campaigns simultaneously and want to group them together and get a picture of what everything's doing. So SendPulse is great. This is an email marketing platform that does more than just email marketing, because there's plenty of email marketing platforms: Constant Contact, iContact, Campaigner, Aweber. The list goes on and on. But what's cool about SendPulse is not only do they have you put in your lists and you do email blasts, personalized and all that, but it does your SMTP emails, your website emails. You can actually connect the tool to your website, so it sends the website follow-ups. And it also does website push notifications, which if you're not using website push notifications, you absolutely should. And that's a little box that pops up on some websites that says, would you like to receive notifications from this website? And if you say yes, basically you're giving them permission to send you little browser-based notifications. So not enough companies are using browser-based notifications, but so those are browser notifications. That's in my opinion, that's where it's at, because people, like, I have this running on my own site, and every day I get like 10 or 20 new people that sign up for my browser notifications. So if I want to send all those people a message, I set up my message, blast it out, and no matter what website they're on, if they're in Chrome or Firefox, they see a message pop up in their browser from me or from my agency. Here's our latest blog post, or here's our latest promotion. So this tool actually does those push notifications, in addition to email. It also does SMS and text notifications, and that's another thing companies don't utilize enough. Actually getting people's mobile number so you can text them. If you get, there's actually nothing better than texting someone an offer. You have to have their permission, of course. You can't do it without their permission. But if you're able to get them to give you the permission, like in your sign up or your registration, will you allow us to send you a text, that type thing, enter your email, into your mobile number. There's nothing better than sending text notifications to your customers or prospective customers. So this tool does all of that in one tool, and it's not a pricey tool at all. It's like under $100 a month. And the nice thing about these cloud-based tools is they're all monthly fees. They're all this whole industry. One thing I probably should have started this presentation with is this whole cloud-based industry is a whole like cottage industry in itself that wasn't here 5 or 10 years ago even. And if you know, I actually pulled up. Let me see. Shopify, I'm going to get to it in a minute and talk about it, but Shopify is the #1. They've literally taken over e-commerce storefronts. But so this is their app marketplace, and so these are all cloud-based apps that plug into your Shopify storefront, and it's your e-commerce storefront, just like Magento or any of the others. And if you want to know what cloud-based tools are out there, go here. Go to Shopify's app directory, because this is where all the latest cloud-based apps launch themselves, because Shopify brings them customers. So definitely, if you're looking for different types of apps, you can come here and, okay, yeah, that looks cool. I want to let's see, I want a trust badge. Definitely want a trust badge on my website. Okay, so this is a different one I clicked on, but so this is a retargeting app. So there's so many apps in this marketplace, it'll blow your mind. There's literally a couple thousand. So cloud-based tools have exploded in the last, I'd say, 3 to 5 years. So it's like the biggest thing in e-commerce, biggest thing in online are cloud-based tools. That's why I decided to present about it this time, because I presented about a lot of other things, and not enough companies use tools like these on a daily basis to help their website get more business. So let's go back. So let's talk about social media management, because everyone needs to do this. Everyone needs to manage their Twitter, their Facebook, their LinkedIn, etc., Instagram. So most people have heard of Hootsuite. So Hootsuite's awesome because it brings all your social media profiles in one nice dashboard. So I can go in here, and at the top there's a little box up there. I can blast all my social networks, the same message all at once. Boom, it's out. So that's cool in itself, and that's really worth the $10 a month. But what's cooler also is, I got my Twitter mentions on the far left, and I got my Facebook timeline, my LinkedIn timeline, my LinkedIn updates. I use LinkedIn a lot, so I want to see it here, but you can pull any of your social network, views here, your mentions or your news feeds. And Hootsuite, if you're managing social media for your company or multiple companies, you can actually use this to manage multiple accounts, multiple companies' accounts, and that's cool also. So definitely Hootsuite is a must if you're for social. So this is an awesome tool. Also, this is called Sharist. So this is a guy named Scott Jangro, which if you've been coming to these conferences, you probably know who this person is. This guy's been in the industry a long time. He's a real good guy. He knows Sean and Missy really well. And this is his tool. He built this, started building this a few years ago. So this is a tool that you can schedule your social blasts, your social media posts. You can add content from your RSS feed from different sources. You can schedule your posts. You can take content from third parties and schedule it. And you can see what's cool. Number 3, you can set content to repeat on a schedule. See, that's also another thing that most companies don't do enough of is resharing your content. Most companies, they might share once, maybe twice, depends who's managing the social media, but this tool will actually let you set it up on a cycle, a repeat cycle, so you keep resharing your content. Because let's say you share a piece of content, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, let's just say, and then, only a certain amount of people are going to see that. Maybe if you do a boosted post, maybe more people will see it. But most companies only ever share each piece of content once, maybe twice, definitely not 3, 4, 5 times. So this is a tool that will let you do that. It'll let you keep your content going out to your audiences. And that's why it's also really important to grow your audiences over time through various strategies. So I've tried really hard, over the years to grow my audiences and get a lot of content out to my audiences. So then people, like when I come to this conference, say, oh, I get your emails, I see your posts, I get your, I see your articles, or I get your videos, whatever. It brings me clients. It brings me, notoriety. It brings me, people think, I'm an expert, for lack of a better, way to put it. And that's how I utilize it. Every business is going to utilize it a little differently, because every business has different purposes and different, end goals. So this is a must, in my opinion. I use it, and it's cheap too. It's like $30 a month. All right, so let's talk about e-commerce. Shopify has just completely come in and crushed the e-commerce industry. They've really done a great job. And what's so great about Shopify for e-commerce, this is what their dashboard looks like now. They literally just relaunched their dashboard. The most awesome thing, one of the best things about Shopify is because it's in the cloud, no longer does your e-commerce live on your server. Because when back in the day, when your e-commerce lived on your server, you had to update your server every so often, and it was a pain in the ass. It was, you could never keep it updated enough. Now that it's in the cloud and your e-commerce is totally in the cloud, and you can do a lot of things with Shopify. You can sell courses, you can sell products, you can do lead gen, you can do everything with Shopify, and plug in all those apps and cloud-based tools. This is what they're on the left. This is what their dashboard looks like now. So it shows you your total sales. It shows you, it's personalized. It shows you like your daily snapshot, where all your traffic's coming from. It's just a beautiful way to stay on top of whatever your e-commerce storefront's doing. And then on the right, that's just, an example of a pop-up offer that I just threw that in there because I'm a big proponent of pop-ups. Not enough companies, push pop-ups hard enough, and so this is one of Shopify's pop-up providers. I just threw it in there just because it's another cloud-based tool that helps boost conversions. All right, so if you're doing e-commerce, bottom line, you should use Shopify most likely. I can't think of an instance. I don't think you could be too big for it, to be honest with you. So let's talk about WordPress. So WordPress has been around for a long time, and it's the #1 content management platform, #1 blogging platform. So these are some great stats about WordPress, but also another nice feature about WordPress is they have plugins as well, and they're kind of like cloud-based tools, SEO based, and anything I do on WordPress always has great SEO rankings. That's why I like it so much. But WordPress is I decided to include it just because it's a great platform for just to run your website on. I don't see why not. It's server side. It's not 100% cloud based, but they've made it very easy to update. Every week or so you update it, and actually auto updates now. So if you're using something like WP Engine, like they exhibit at this conference. If you're hosting with WP Engine, for instance, they'll automatically update your WordPress site for you. So that's a nice feature. So yeah, I definitely recommend WordPress for anything website content management oriented. So Chargify is a cool tool. This is a great tool for what's called continuity marketing, or continuity business, where you're billing people monthly. So this platform right here handles everything related to your monthly billable, whether it's a product or it's a service, you're billing people monthly. Chargify handles it all. It's a great platform. Not everyone does monthly billings, but I encourage you to go in that direction, because it's always great to have a bunch of people getting billed monthly. I mean, what's better than billing a bunch of people monthly? There isn't much that can exceed that in in e-commerce or in digital marketing. When you sell a thing to someone one time, that's never ideal. It's always ideal when you can rebill them month over month. So you should always think about what you can add to the mix so that you can bill people monthly. And then if you need a platform to do it, you use this. All right, so let's talk about sales tools. So this is the first one, Lead Forensic. This is a great tool because these guys have been around, I would say 5 or 6 years. There's another competitor that does something very similar called Visistat, Visistat, something like that. But Lead Forensics and Visistat go head to head. They're very similar. What this does, you plug this into your website and it basically tells you all the businesses that visit your website. So that's why I say it's great for B2B. If you do anything in B2B, you need to know what businesses are visiting your website. So you pull this tool up. I think I have a slide, yeah. So it's cool because it shows you like all your latest, right down the middle. It's kind of hard to see, but these are all the businesses visiting the website in chronological order. So, well, let's say, let's see. MedBridge, okay, MedBridge Inc., okay. So let's say I was trying to get them as a client and I sent them a proposal. So this tool will tell you when they come back to the website. And as soon as they come back to check out your website, it notifies you, it sends you an email. It says MedLogic Inc. is on your website. So that tells me they're checking me out again. Time to follow up. Great time to follow up. So it's great for sales follow-up. There's nothing better, in my opinion, for sales follow-up than this tool. It also tells you where all your traffic's coming from, AdWords, Bing, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc., all your ad campaigns. See down there on the bottom left. And then the other cool thing about this tool is it tells you, like, if I were to click on any of these company names in the middle, it would actually bring up a list of contacts at the company. And you can actually buy their contact information for like a couple bucks. Like so let's say I want to know who the marketing director is at this company. Boom, right there. Let's say with Linda or whatever. I click a button and it gives me her email address, and boom, shoot her an email. So what this is also awesome for is just follow up, where you say, oh, I have a tool. I flat out tell people I have a tool running on my website that tells me what businesses are visiting my website, and it said you were on my website. What can I help you with? Flat out. Not everyone uses that directive approach. There's various ways you can handle it when you're just reaching out. And the other little bit, of issue with it is sometimes it's just someone working at a company. They're not necessarily interested in doing business with you. It's just that's just where they work. So it tells you, like, on my website, like I see IBM and Harvard, and I'm like, oh, maybe IBM wants to do business with me, or maybe it's just someone that works at IBM that's visiting my website. So there is a little bit of, ambiguity there. But what's also great about this tool is, let's say you have a list of 1,000 prospects. You can upload them into the tool, and then if any of those businesses visit your site, it'll tell you such and such business is on your website, and this is the pages they're going to, this is what they're viewing. And it's just a great prospect follow-up tool. So anything in B2B, this is a must. I love Lead Forensics. I use it on my own site. And I use all these tools. That's another thing. I wanted to, present the tools that I use. Not necessarily, these are all the things it does on the right there. So I didn't want to just present a bunch of tools I don't use. I wanted to present the tools that I use. And I would say, outside of these tools, I maybe use, maybe five or 10 others, but this is the bulk of it. So, I just wanted to cover pop-ups because there's a lot of pop-ups out there. So I'll take you to my site, my agency site, and I go a little nuts with the pop-ups. Actually, I cleaned it up. I used to have 5 pop-ups on my website, which is a little bit of overkill. But they all function in different capacities, so I figure why not. But I actually had someone who, was like, you have too many pop-ups. So I said, what, let me clean it up a little bit. So over here, I have, so this is a great tool. I'm blanking on the name of it. What's it called? Hold on. Oh crap! I can't believe I can't think of the name of it right now. I'm blanking. So this over here, what is it? Oh my God! I'll think of it in a second. This is a tool in itself over here. This right here, these are my push notifications. So if you say allow right here, allow, this means in the future I can send you a browser-based notification, no matter what website you're on. a message that I'm sending out to you. So that's push notifications. That's a must. This right here, this is another version of a call to action pop-up. Boom. That's another contact form on my website. That's proactive. So, you know, most websites don't use enough of these tools. They really don't. Because they're afraid they're going to piss people off, but it's, and I wish I could close it, but it won't let me close it. That's a problem, which isn't normally the case. I really think it's this computer. I see that. Why isn't this? You know what? Because that X isn't for that. It's for that other one. But let me just get out of this. See, it won't let me get out of it. That sucks. See, it's forcing me to do this. It's forcing me, which is great, because actually, what you don't realize, is my engagement rate with these tools is like 30%. So that's why I wanted to. So if you come to my website, you're going to fill one of these out. Boom. Thank you very much. So here's another one down here. Contact. There, it's called VCita. Yeah, VCita. This is cool if you do anything with appointments where you want to have people book some of your time. So if someone comes to my website and wants to talk to me or talk to my agency, they click this. It can actually book some appointment time with me. Let's see, open in Skype. I'm not even sure why it's doing that. I think it's doing that because of this computer and what's on it. People can actually send me money through this thing. Make payment, share docs, call me, schedule now. And I don't know why this Skype thing is popping up. It normally doesn't. This is another cool thing I do that I think everyone needs to do. When you do press releases, online press releases, and that's just another tool, e-releases or PR Web, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but as featured in, whenever you do an online press release and you blast it out there through a press release service, it gets republished on all these websites, like given. These sites republish the press release, all these local news sites. So therefore, you can say, as seen on these different news sites, because when you do an online press release, it does get published to those third-party websites, those local news sites. So that allows you to use these logos, and that's a conversion rate booster in itself. And this is just, you know, I just wanted to show you some of the things I put on my site. BBB, you know, these are sharing icons. And here's another call to action. Send me a message. This one's Sumo, powered by Sumo. This is another another cloud-based tool. 12 free tools to grow your website with Sumo. Sumo's great. I love Sumo. You can plug in Sumo into WordPress and plug it into your site, whatever you use. So Sumo's great. It gives you 12 different tools that boost conversion rate. So that's just another great tool. All right.
Automating your marketing shouldn't be hard, and it shouldn't cost a fortune.
No, let's not do that. All right, moving right along. Oh, live chat. I'm surprised you didn't see the live chat pop up on my site. I leaned out my pop-up, so that's probably why. But I am a big proponent of live chat. I love live chat, interacting with your website visitors, removing the anonymity of your website visitors. Every website needs live chat on it. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you're a blogger or you're selling or whatever. You need live chat because there's a certain percentage of people that are going to have a question that only you can answer in that moment. And it's a sales tool in itself, increases conversion rate. So why not? You know, HubSpot. Okay, so CRM tools. So this is, let me check the time. Okay, I'm gonna have to move quick.
Can you talk a little bit about free chat, live chat?
On what?
Live chat. Are you responding yourself, or what are you doing?
Through live chat? Yeah, I manage it myself a lot of times, but I you know, people in my office manage it too. That's a nice thing too. You can have multiple operators that man the live chat. Yeah, there's a lot of, you know, tools. Olark is a good one. Olark, I just go ahead and use that. It's like, it's free, and then it's $15 a month. So yeah, live chat, absolutely. Love some live chat. Gonna move quick because I want to have a little bit of time at the end. So Let's talk about some CRM tools. Salesforce is the #1 CRM out there, and it's a sales tool. So if you're not adverse to spending money on a CRM, you probably should go with Salesforce. It's about $65 per user, and they have a lot of plugins. They're all cloud-based tools too, plugins for the tool. It's like a tool that has tools that plug into it. HubSpot is an inbound marketing tool. Some of you may use HubSpot. I love HubSpot. HubSpot's a great lead generation platform. Keeps track of all your marketing campaigns, all your lead gen. They have a free CRM, so if you want to just start a CRM for your business, they have a free one, and then you can add their paid services later. And Nutshell is a great sales-oriented CRM. So it has sales features that are very, they move people along the sales funnel to get them to purchase. So basically, they're Salesforce. They're the biggest in the space, so I wanted to include them. HubSpot is a great, it's called inbound marketing. It tracks all your content, all your marketing campaigns, and what leads they're creating. So if you're doing anything with lead generation, you probably should be using HubSpot to manage it. And Nutshell is a sales-oriented CRM. It moves people along the pipeline. So how many were given a proposal and how many converted, and it helps you move through automation. It helps move people through the pipeline to the sales point. So creative tools, creative design tools. Canva is an amazing tool. Canva is something that if you manage social media or for your company or for other companies, you can create images for all your Facebook ads and your Facebook posts and posts on any network. Canva is an amazing tool. I use it myself. Envato is an amazing source. If you do anything online, you need to use this tool. It's basically a community. I'll show you real quick. Everything you need for your next creative project. So they have all these different services up top. So ThemeForest is all different themes, like WordPress themes and all different site themes. Then code, they have code stuff, video, audio, graphics, photo. Everything you could ever want for your project is here. Not only do they have that, but they have the people that can do the work for you. They have a community of developers. Connect with creatives. So like if I want to build a website for a client, I'll come in here, I'll pick the template I want to use, I'll choose the designer, send them they'll charge me a fee, and then they'll build the site, and it'll be done in like a week. Depends how complex. But Envato is amazing. You really need to use this if you do anything with site development or stuff like that. All right. So this is what Canva looks like. You can create graphics and images for your social media and stuff like that in your ads. You create them on here and you save them and you publish them. And this is just some stuff about Envato. Envato is great, man. I can't recommend it highly enough. I use it myself. All right, so real quick, influencer, blogger, PR, affiliate. Cision is an amazing platform. Cision is actually the #1 influencer and media portal. So you log into the portal and it's got over 1 million media contacts, bloggers, influencers in this portal. So if you want to get your company with bloggers or influencers or media people, Cision is amazing. It does cost a few thousand a year. You have to subscribe to it annually. But they also give you press releases. They give you like a certain amount of press releases. Okay, thank you. So Cision is great for media relations and journalist relations. You go in there, type in like parenting or baby or whatever, or mommy. Let's say you want to find mommy bloggers, and it gives you a whole database of bloggers to reach out to and journalists. Meltwater is another very similar tool to Cision, but they have a really great social listening component. I don't use them currently. They've been trying to sell me on it, but I'm using Cision right now. So I don't know, I may switch, I may not. But Meltwater is also, they also have a big database of PR and journalists, and they do social monitoring. GroupHigh is great if you want to find bloggers. GroupHigh is a blogger finding platform with a CRM built in. AffiliateLeads.net, this is a giant database of affiliates in different categories. There's over 1 million affiliates in this database right here. So you subscribe to this database and you can basically download affiliate data and then contact them and say, would you like to join my affiliate program? Send them an affiliate program invite. It's a great way to grow your affiliate program. I use it myself. So finally, telecom. So I wanted to throw telecom in there because these are actually a couple of my clients, a few of my clients right here. So phone.com is great because it's like a full service phone platform for $12.99 a month. So you can't go wrong there if you want to run all your business phone services through one inexpensive portal, phone.com. 800.com is a giant database of toll-free phone numbers. And this is important if you want to, you know, buy toll-free numbers. Toll-free numbers are great. I always recommend toll-free numbers to my clients and other people. And I say, listen, what's your toll-free number? Oh, we don't have one. That's a problem. If you sell nationally, you definitely need to use toll-free numbers. You can use them for marketing campaigns, or you can just use them on the website. So, and they have a giant database of great 800 numbers. 800 numbers are actually really hard to find these days, and they have a giant database. And what are called, and then Ring Boost, they do something similar, so they focus on vanity. So a vanity number is like 1-800 refrigerator or 1-800 plumber. That's a vanity number. So I always recommend vanity numbers for businesses because vanity numbers are very, rememberable. People, they're great. You use them like on billboards or marketing campaigns or on your website, and people, remember them. They give them out to their friends. Vanity numbers are great. You do anything nationally on the web, you should be using vanity numbers, in my opinion. And it could be 1-800, 1-888-877. There's a lot of different extensions. But what the nice thing that 800.com has done is they've bought up a bunch of that inventory. So if you want a good 800 number, you have to go to them. But you can get them through Ring Boost as well. So that's another great place to buy toll-free numbers. So guess what? That's it. So let's do some questions. Let's do some Q&A. Sure.
Question.
Yeah.
You said 800 numbers. You're saying it's important as far as business is concerned, but
Yeah.
like now, no one pays for calls anymore, right? Everyone has like unlimited calling, like in the U.S. So why are 800 numbers still important?
Well, they're very memorable. If you have an 800, let's say it's 800conference.com, for instance, or 888 conference or affiliate conference. They're just memorable. They're just good to have. It's just branding. It's branding, and it's word of mouth, and it's all of those things increase conversions over time. So I recommend vanity toll-free numbers, whatever you do.
But non-vanity. A non-vanity 800 number.
Yeah, those are still good for national businesses. If you do anything nationally, people want to call a toll-free number because they still think that that's free. Even if they have an unlimited calling plan or whatever, if you call toll-free, you're not getting charged one way or another. They're still valid. They're still totally valid to use in this day and age. And they're more on the branding side. That's why vanity numbers, I advocate vanity numbers. But 800 numbers, a lot of companies use them in their marketing campaigns. They might buy 20 toll-free numbers and they use one on Google, one on Bing, one on Facebook, one on a billboard, one in a commercial, one in a radio, one in print. You spread them around, and you can track them. You can track them through different call tracking platforms. Anyone else? Yeah.
Sorry if I missed it, but I didn't see anything in here for video, what
Video
video tools are you using?
tools. Well, video tools. There are a bunch of video tools out there. Let me run a search real quick. Huh? Yeah, there are. Let me just search it real quick because the Motion Point is one. Motion Box, Mixbox, I think. What is it? Mixbox. Let me see. Let me see if it's Mixbox. Mixbox, is it Mixbox? That's something, Mixbook. Hold on, let me pull up some tools. There are a bunch of video tools out there. Let's see. Let's see if I recognize any of these. Let's see, top 10 video tools. Yeah, Vidzor, I've heard of Storygami, yeah, I've heard of that one. Meta, yeah, there's a lot of them out there. It depends what you want to use it for, though. It depends, you know, we actually, my agency does video creation. We create like spokesperson videos and BuzzFeed style videos. Videos are, I always push, you know, videos on clients real hard because videos are great, just they have SEO benefits. If you want to get more traffic organically, you should have a video creation strategy. So you'll either use an online video creation strategy or you'll go to Fiverr, something like that, and get people. I go to Fiverr and I hire spokespeople off Fiverr. Fiverr is great for finding, I probably should, you know, mention Fiverr. That's cloud-based in itself. They have tools, you know, let's see, so I go here for video creation. Let's say I want to create a video for a client. These are all people that create videos, explainer videos, spokesperson videos, all types of videos, starting 30, 40, 100 bucks, cheap. The way I do it is I write the script and I send them the script with the images and the bullet points I want in the video, and then they do all the recording, production, everything, and send it back in a few days. It's all done for a couple $100 a video. You can't beat that. And everyone should have some kind of video strategy, just from an SEO standpoint, because YouTube is actually the #2 search engine behind Google, and Google pulls over the videos into the organic results. So that's worth its weight in gold in itself. So everyone should have a lot of video creation going on. So I totally recommend that. Yeah.
What do you use to be able to manage all the videos that you're creating? What platform do you use? One of the existing ones you talked about?
I mean, we just put them all up on YouTube. Just put them all up on YouTube. Just let that be your, you know, every company has a channel.
And are you just using that ad, whatever that service, the ad agent, to kind of see what the results are from the YouTube?
Well, YouTube gives you a lot of stats on your videos, and
Figure out how you put it all into one panel. Is that through that one service where you're pulling in all the data into one?
oh, into AdStage. No, I don't think AdStage connects to YouTube. I don't believe so. I may be wrong. You know, video, I don't really track, you know, Google Analytics will tell you your, you know, where your traffic's coming from at the end of the day. You can use, you know, UTM codes in your URLs and tag them video, you know, source equals. So that's one way to track it. But videos are just another fish hook out there to bring people to your website. So they need an optimized title and an optimized description with a link to your website.
And what do you use to, I'm not too sure what that one, that AdStage, what is the platform where it's putting everything into one. Do you use any type of click measurement type of system where you create all your marketing platform, like through AdWords and Facebook, and so you're tracking all the campaigns using unique URLs and conversions?
You know, not really.
It's not your own site of your client.
Yeah, for the clients, we use something like AdStage. AdStage consolidates all the campaigns into one marketing dashboard. So AdStage will do it. Will consolidate all the reporting. So that does that. When you want to talk about what's converting, you know, how each campaign is converting, it's either done through tracking URLs, UTM codes, you know, each campaign, or they assign landing pages to the different campaigns. So this landing page for Google, Bing, Facebook, and so on, retargeting. And so it's either done through, and I have clients that track like through affiliate tracking platforms, like a Has Offers or Refersion or Lead Dino, things like that. they'll assign an affiliate account for each campaign and just use that tracking URL in the campaign. And that's another way you can track all of your online you have to set their payout to 0, obviously, because there is no payout for those campaigns because there's a media cost. I don't necessarily recommend that. Although at my last company, that's what we did. We had an in-house affiliate tracking that we every online campaign we ran, we set up like an affiliate at a 0 payout and just use that referral link in the campaign. And then we could run one report and see how every single campaign was doing and how well our affiliates are doing, all in one dashboard, affiliate just in an affiliate panel. So that's another way you can track all your online campaigns. But most companies don't do it that way. They do it with Google UTM codes. If you want to, there's a thing called the UTM code builder. I'll show you this real quick. So this if you're running campaigns and you're using Google Analytics, you need to build the URLs for each campaign. Let me see, where is it? I think it's here. This should be it. Let me see. Yeah, so you put in your URL here. So let's say google.com, campaign source, AdWords, campaign medium, cost per click, campaign, keyword set 1, campaign. You don't actually need to fill all these out. And then, whoa, then it goes bye-bye. Then you click, then see it creates a URL for you right here. And this is a URL you would use in your Google AdWords campaign. And if you do this for all your online campaign, all your platforms that you're at, Google, Bing, Facebook, etc., affiliates, wherever you're driving traffic, it'll show you in your Google Analytics what all those campaigns did revenue-wise versus the spend. So that's how you would tag all your campaigns like that. That's how most companies track their online campaigns. Maybe one more? Yeah.
So with that solution, do you actually still need an affiliate network?
Well, yeah. I mean, you always need an affiliate network. I mean, well, it depends on what the purpose is. Something like a CJ or a ShareASale or something like that. They have their own affiliates and publishers, so you can't get those same publishers without going there. But I do recommend running on a network and also having an in-house affiliate program as well. That way you can work with people directly and not pay the network fee. And you can recruit affiliates to your in-house program and also have a separate, they operate as separate channels though, completely. They don't overlap at all. So you could have a CJ account, a ShareASale account, a LinkShare account, theoretically. Although if you do that, you have to have what's called a gateway integration, which ensures that you don't show the network pixel on the same order more than once, more than one network per order, or otherwise you have duplicate orders. And that happens to a lot of companies that go on multiple networks. So you have to have what's called a gateway integration. But if you go on multiple networks, you set it up as a gateway integration and they can walk you through that. Not going to bore you with that right now, the details, but essentially that ensures you never pay more than once per sale because people do bounce around from affiliate to affiliate, especially if you're using coupon affiliates and toolbars and things like that, which a lot of companies use and don't even realize it. But that's about it, guys. That's all we have time for. So thank you so much for attending. Have a great show and safe travels home.